Now we're going to take you back here to France. That's because the French far-right leader Marine Le Pen, once again at her appeals trial today, after yesterday she rejected her party having any kind of system to embezzle European parliamentary funds. Now, Le Pen is currently barred from running for presidential office for 5 years, ruling her out of next year's presidential race here in France. Then after that, earlier court found her, along with 24 former European Parliament lawmakers, assistants and accountants, guilty of operating a so-called system from 2004 to 2016, using European parliamentary funds to employ national rally staff here in France. Well, let's cross then to that appeal here. I'm going to talk to our reporter, Olivia Bizot, who joins us from there. Olivia, what are we expecting today then?
Good morning, Stuart. Yes, well, Marine Le Pen is back on the stand, as she was throughout the day yesterday. It's 2 days of questioning from the 3 panel judges. It's the first time that she's been given the opportunity to speak since the appeal trial opened last week. Now, yesterday afternoon, the panel of judges grilled her on the specific role of fake jobs at the heart of this case, notably the EU payrolls of her chief of staff, her bodyguard, and even her sister, Yann Le Pen. Now, prosecutors have been using travelogue and payroll data in order to show that these individuals were working for Marine Le Pen's Rassemblement National party as opposed to the European Parliament, as they were supposed to be doing. Now, throughout the afternoon yesterday, and it's likely that she will continue doing so today, Marine Le Pen has maintained her innocence, and she's trying to shift the blame onto the European Parliament, essentially asking the judges, look, the European Parliament was paying these salaries for 12 years. How did they not notice anything was going wrong? And how did they not warn us? Now, as a reminder to the viewers, Marine Le Pen is not alone in this appeal trial. She's among 11 defendants who are trying to overturn that bombshell March 2025 conviction. That court found Marine Le Pen guilty of being at the heart of a massive system of embezzlement of EU funds. The original sentencing was incredibly heavy. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison and a €100,000 fine, but the biggest blow was a 5-year ban from running for public office. Now, she's trying to overturn that ban, doing this month-long trial that will end on the 12th of February. The verdict is expected by this summer, just in time for her party, the Rassemblement National party, to choose a candidate for the 2027 presidential race, and she's hoping to be that candidate.
So how has her strategy changed then from that original trial to what we're hearing at the appeal court?
Well, we're definitely noticing a massive shift in her strategy. Last year's defence was built purely on defiance. She often attacked the judges and dismissed the claims against her as a political witch hunt, as the establishment preventing her from running in the 2027 election. Now, that strategy completely backfired. She was banned from running for public office for 5 years. And so it's completely shifted. And that was evident yesterday in the courthouse. She was a lot more respectful to the judges. She was polite with them, a lot more measured in her answers. You can also tell that the strategy has shifted by the people in the room. She's brought in a second judge, and the objective is not necessarily to have more support, but it's to clearly distinguish her roles as member of the European Parliament and a leader of her party. Now, the content of the defence has also shifted a lot. She's no longer shouting not guilty. Her new line is responsible but not criminal. She's trying to win this case on a lack of intent defence, and she's also trying to shift the blame on to the European Parliament. Now, behind the scenes, Marine Le Pen has been working tirelessly with legal experts to try and find loopholes in EU employment regulation. This year, she's trying to win on a technicality as opposed to winning on an emotion, which was her strategy last year.